Hungary's anti-migrant Prime Minister Viktor Orban has won a third consecutive term, according to election office data. Mr. Orban's ruling Fidesz party and its small ally the Christina Democratic Party are projected to win 133 seats, which would give them a two-thirds majority in the 199-seat Hungarian parliament. The 54-year-old said the result meant an opportunity to defend Hungary, adding that the high voter turnout had cast aside all doubts. He declared, "Hungary has won a great victory." The right-wing nationalist Jobbik party was set to win 19.9% of the votes, 26 seats, and its chairman Gábor Vona resigned after the result. The alliance of the left-wing Socialist and Dialogue parties had 11.8% of the vote, which would give them 20 deputies in parliament. Two other parties, former Prime Minister Ferenc Gyurcsány's Democratic Coalition and the Green Politics Can Be Different Party, were expected to surpass the 5% required for representation in Parliament. Some 98.5% of the votes have been counted and turnout was 68.8%. Image: Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban leads the right-wing Fidesz party. Mr. Orban had been accused of fueling xenophobia but had also been praised for keeping the country's budget deficit under control, reducing unemployment and debt while growing the economy. While campaigning, he had avoided public debates with opponents or interviews with independent media, instead speaking to supporters at carefully managed events. Sky News Europe correspondent Michelle Clifford said the preliminary results showed Fidesz had improved on its 2014 performance. She said, "Viktor Orban was always predicted to win a third consecutive term. They call him the strong man of Hungary. They believe he protects the borders." Image: Viktor Orban and his wife cast their ballots near his home in Budapest. Clifford added that the opposition parties were very fractured, despite some efforts to bring them together to defeat Mr. Orban. The opposition had focused on corruption and Hungary's deteriorating public services, as well as the country's high rate of emigration. Mr. Orban had responded by claiming that they were collaborating with the United Nations, the European Union and philanthropist George Soros to turn Hungary into an immigrant country.